You were mugging the floor. You silently lifted your head and looked at sky. You wondering about the bird's life. They have no dress. They are free on their own. But you are stuck in the four walls of your home. She was purely innocent, unaware of the outside world, innocently admiring the sky. Suddenly, as you hear the footsteps, you quickly look down and continue mopping. Ryan, you didn't even finish yet mopping. Your auntie looked at you angrily and made a disgusting face. I'm sorry, I'm almost. You speak in a low voice, barely anyone can hear you. Hurry up now, you know here is no maid. Sooner or later, you have to complete all of this. Also, make a special lunch for today. I heard her carefully and nodded. Don't just nod it, move your hands fast too. You know our special list. Make that all dishes properly and clean everything. After giving you orders, your auntie left. From there. You finished the mopping and then walked to the living room glass window. Started to cleaning it. I looked out from the window. Kids were happily playing together. I never feel how good it feels to friends and making, cause I never had any. You didn't even have a friends because you were not allowed. Your childhood was different from the others, normal kids. You never had a freedom. Instead, you are working for your auntie home like a maid. These kids are talking with each other and eating snacks. You're wondering how these things taste like, and they look like delicious. Time skipped to dinner. Doorbell rang. You walked to the door and opened. Two men were standing there. One was your uncle and second was the unknown person. The unknown man observed you from head to toe and your uncle handed you his bag. This is your guest. One, now go and get ready dinner. You quickly nodded and left, and unknown person catch you some pigs. You served the auntie, uncle and the guests to the dinner. You wasn't allowed to eat with them as a part of family. They never treat you as a family either. They also giving you just leftover food and sometimes making you stay hungry too. I lift my head as the office room door opened. It was my dad. I gave him a smile. How is work going on? It's smooth like butter. Well, my expectations, you work well. I'm proud of you for your efforts that you put in our work. Thanks, Dad. I done everything that I can lead our family happily and company to success. I told you before, I will never disappoint you. Yes, you done all the company work well, but son, there is one most important task you haven't done yet. You have to plan for that matter. Jungkook raised his brow and looked at his dad in confusion. And what is that, Dad? What I didn't done yet? Isn't make any mistake? Your office work is perfect. I'm talking about your own family. But what's so hurry for now? Everything is running fine. I'm young. I can do that later. Not now. I don't have anyone in my life now. I don't need for that. Look, I understand all your points, but you needed to understand my point of view too. You have to give the company to the higher on the time. You understand? Dad, it's just selfishness. You can't steal my freedom like this. I wanted to wed with someone whom I like. I don't want it to for this any force. I have a plan that will solve both of our problems. His dad passed him a file. In that file, he read about the contract. In the contract, that was clearly written that he will wed her just for a hire, and then after he will leave her. I read carefully, then looked at him. Oh, fine. After this, I will leave her, okay? And I will wed whom I want. Yes, fine. After getting the hire, you can surely leave her and wed with someone else whom you wanted. We will not force you. Here, flip some paper pages and finding the picture of yours some with information. He smiled a little. He was looking cute in that pack. Fine then, after it, I will be free from this. Yes, of course. So, should we fix this wedding in 1 week? Soon as possible. Oh yeah, 1 week is fine. I have no problem either. After 2 days. Juan, hurry up, come here. You heard your uncle's yell, you flinched and quickly walked to the living room in a hurry. You was quite nervous, wondering that why he's calling you. Is you done any mistake, or he call you for any punishment? Oh man, we fix your wedding. I looked at him in a shock and disbelief. They just fix something like that without even asking me. They just fix. Now they are ordering me to wed with a stranger. But how can I wed like that? You questioned him in fear. Your voice was barely audible. As your current guardians, we have a right on you. Don't ask us now. This wedding is in a week, so just be ready. I held back my tears after hearing them. They didn't even ask me about it. I just nodded and then left. Your uncle pulled out his phone and showed you his pic. You looked at the picture and blushed a little. He was looking extremely good. He's your groom, his name is, and he's 24 years old. One and only son of John family. They are billionaire. At night, after finishing all the kitchen works, you lie on a kitchen floor. You was deeply lost in thoughts about your wedding, your future. You was so much curious to know about this all. The picture was flashing in your mind again and again. His charming looks make you feel for him. I can't believe I'm going to bed. I hope I will be happy there with my new family. You started to imagine a K-drama scenes and close for a moment your eyes, and then a new hope born inside your heart, at least, would be the free from here. All you wanted is just a little care. Love, comfort and care are all needed in their life. I always been craving for this feeling, but I never get any care here. I hope I will get in future. No one had told you about the contract yet. You was not aware of it. You were just there for 1 year until after 1 week, the wedding day. You walked inside the John mansion with your uncle and auntie, accompanied by their son In-woo. He studied in USA, but he come back to South Korea just for attend your wedding. You were in your wedding dress, looking at him and his family. He was also in a groom dress, but there was no emotion on his face. He sat with his dad, very quietly. It was just a normal wedding with no guest. You and Jungkook just signed some papers and then the wedding was over. It was so much simple. Now it's time to say goodbye, Van. Say your family goodbye. After signing the papers, I stood up and walked to my room. She is just a contract. She doesn't mean to me. I didn't like her. I can't accept her like that. I looked at my uncle and auntie, hold back my tears. I know they will never miss me. They will never treat me as a family, but I hugged her softly and smiled. Wish you a happy life, and if you need any help, then just call me. I hugged him back and smiled a little with the teary eyes. At least he shared a hug with me. Thanks. I will. Soon everyone left, and now there was only you and your mother-in-law left. Now go in his room. She nodded and left towards his room. I walked inside his room, realizing that now I am his. I just looked at him. I was working on my laptop, but as she walked inside, I looked at her and stood up and walked to her. As he walked to me, I looked at him, with my heart racing. My eyes was just covering, craving for something that I didn't know when today we met, but we are totally strangers to each other. I don't know anything about you, and you don't know anything about me. Also, we are not even friends. We are just meeting, never meet in past. We are completely strangers. I just looked at him, admiring him while he was speaking. I noticed his lips and nodded. Yeah, we are strangers, but still, now we are in a relation. So I can share something with the strangers. I don't believe you yet, so you have to sleep on couch. If you are not comfortable, then I will sleep there. I just bite my lips, shook my head. It hurt me that he didn't trust me and didn't even wanted to share it with me. But what I can do, I can force him. Sure, one time he will be allow me. He will surely accept me back. You sleep on bed. I will sleep on couch. I have no problem. I looked at her and nodded. I walked to my bed and gave her pillow and blanket. I took the pillow and blanket and placing on them and couch and then walked to the washroom. I changed out from the wedding dress and then come back to the room. I walked to there and sat on couch, looking at his bed. He was already lied on bed, light off all through. I slowly lied on couch and covered myself with a blanket. Closing my eyes, I tried to sleep. This couch is really uncomfortable. I'm feeling so uncomfortable. It's really small for me. I slowly sit up and lie on floor. The floor was so cold. Nothing has changed for you. There was sleeping on floor. Here you sleeping hard on floor. You just try to calm yourself. Even after this wedding, nothing basically changed in your life. You was hoping for a happy life after this, but things remain same. You seems forced. You didn't get any good sleep too. Tears started to running from your eyes, slowly made their ways to my cheeks. I slowly wiped my tears away. Here everything is new, but with the hard work, I can win their hearts. I just wanted to one day. He just liked me back, and I never received any care in my life. This wedding is unexpected. Next morning, I wake up in the morning and looked at him. He was still sleeping. I slowly stood up and adjusted my blanket and then left for the bath. After finishing my morning bath, I wore my casual clothes. I slowly walked to him and then held his blanket and covering him with my. I started to admiring his sleeping face. She walked out from their room and entered in living room and admiring the whole mansion. As Mrs. Sean showed you, she walked to you. You looked at her and gave her a sweet smile. She didn't smile back. So you're here, good that thing that you come here by yourself because I was going to your room. Why were you coming to my room, mother-in-law? You looked at her innocently. She was pure innocent soul. You didn't know how dangerous people in this world, how selfish they can be. You know how to cook? Yes, I do. Good then, follow me. Your mother-in-law walked into the kitchen. You followed her inside. This is kitchen. Now you start the cooking your breakfast, lunch and dinner. You have to make sure that everything not allowed to take any maid's help. All you have to done by yourself alone. I just nodded and know the cooking isn't hard for me, but today since the morning I'm not feeling much well. My body is aching because I sleep on the floor. I didn't get any sleep too. I gave her some book. In this book there is recipes, a list of the dishes that you have to make. Understand? Follow this book. I took that book from her hand and nodded. I will make as per this book, mother-in-law. Don't be late on your first day. Don't make everyone wait. Jungkook and his dad have to go their company on a time. I noted as she left. I quickly started to cook a good breakfast for them. I will do as they wanted. I will keep them happy. I hope they will accept me back someday. After cook the whole breakfast, you took everything on the dining table, and then as per time, turn by turn, all family members come to the dining table and then sit on their place. With a smile, I served all family members. How lucky you have wife now. So when you are going on a hanging out together? She blushed a little to hear her and looked at him. I didn't decide yet. This month it's not possible because I have so much work. What always work? It's not a fair with my sister-in-law. You should go out with her on time, okay? Sana, keep quiet. You don't need to advise your elder brother. You know what to do. Yes, he's right, of course. He can go there. Here is so much work. He have to done it first. Then this all. Sana is his youngest sister. She sadly nodded and looked at you with a sad. You were from the small town in South Korea. You were locked up in the four walls and never showed the outside world. Now, after wedding, you are living in a South city. You are curious for the outside world. Maybe after a month he will come with me. As I finished serving everyone, I looked at the empty seat near him. I sat with him and started to ready my plate. I was really hungry. And this smells good too. Fine, how you dare to sit with us? Don't you know that you can sit with us? Stand up and serve everyone. You have to eat alone after everyone else has finished eating. You are not allowed to eat with us. As she yelled at me, I quickly stand up and then felt a sieve around me. I didn't dare to say any word in fear. I looked at Mom. She looked so mad, but anyways, I didn't want her to interpret now. It's quite harsh, but if I will see something then she will scold me too. I felt a little bad for why and Mom didn't even allow her to eat with her. I mean, what's her fault in this? I'm done now, I'm going. He stood up and hugged his mom. His mom hugged him back with a pride. He left from their dining area, didn't even glance at you before leaving, which hurt you so much. You forget that you are married now. She yelled at him. He heard it, but didn't even look back and left. He is so much moody why maybe he just shy, but I'm sorry. Well, you apologize to her, my daughter. Oh, Mom, don't be so cold after this. She's your daughter-in-law, Mrs. John rolled her eyes. Aren't you late for your university, Sana? Yeah, Mom, I'm going. Bye now. As she left, Mrs. John whirled to you. Look, now go clean the whole kitchen and this table too. Wash all dishes too. Don't take any maid help. Get over it fast, and I will give you more work. You walked back to kitchen and started to work as Mrs. John told you, but after washing all the dishes, your back started to ache even more. But you held yourself together and continued to work hard. As soon as you done the kitchen cleaning, wash the dishes too. Now go and clean the whole mansion and all the rooms. You are so free, so do all the works. Be active. Also tonight my friends are coming, so prepare everything quickly. Make lunch on time too. This mansion was so much use for you. It was impossible for you to clean all of this alone in just one day, but you just nodded. What else you can do, huh? You have not courage to say her no. This work required 4 maids, but you have to do that all alone. I just nodded and started to clean the living room and then other rooms. My body started to itching more, but I have to do this. I hold my back, tears. You didn't do anything wrong with anyone, yet this world is still cruel to you. To be continued. So thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys all in next video.